like this. Go. My nigga telling me to pray to Allah. With some cold-blooded killers standing right in front of y'all. Everybody got a pistol, neither one got a heart. Selling drugs, every fight, it was hard in the north. But I say, all well, all praise to my God. Left a stain in the street when we spin out the car. Red bandana tie around the road. Hope my girl could forgive me living life like a star. All red bottoms looking like I walked on the scene. Homicide damage with the pills. Young nigga came up still running from the system. Caught his homeboy stealing out the pack, so he clipped him. Been feeling down, need somebody for the lift. He been fighting with his girl cause he said it down feel him. Mama say that he got drugs in his system. New image old me, so they miss him. How the fuck I supposed to act with my father in the prison? Tell another nigga listen back then, I ain't listen. Real player with some young niggas round me, crib. With some old heads out of jail, leave a nigga miss. Lot of money, but they still don't understand how I'm living. From the streets to the can, either way I'm living. Put my rip a nigga up 1 second in a minute. Tell a nigga hit me up if he really got 10. My nigga telling me to praise to Allah. With some cold-blooded killers standing right in front of y'all. Everybody got a pistol, neither one got a heart. Selling drugs, every fight, it was hard in the north. But I say, all well, all praise to my God. Left a stain in the street when we spin out the car. Red bandana tie around the road. Hope my girl could forgive me living life like a star. What I say? Press the button in the door, open up. Let my nigga out the whip, ain't no shooting out the rave. Got the back in the front sold up. Tell him spin around the block right before you catch a play. Came home, started selling AA. Got some dog food on me with some act in the case. Got a K right in my home if he ran in my place. Put a bullet in his dome once it exit his face. On my knees, praying to God, telling him I'm going home if I don't live up to going hard. One night I ain't go home, girl, acting crazy cause she mad that I'm living like a star. Bitch, I'm straight up out them trenches, I ain't never had a heart. And I'm plugged in the socket, I ain't never had a car. And you want the fancy thing, so you better play your part. Told that bitch you don't work, then I swear you gon' starve. My nigga telling me to praise to Allah. With some cold-blooded killers standing right in front of y'all. Everybody got a pistol, neither one got a heart. Selling drugs, every fight, it was hard in the north. But I say, all well, all praise to my God. Left a stain in the street when we spin out the car. Red bandana tie around the road. Hope my girl could forgive me living life like a star. Like a star, yeah.
Good morning. Sorry about that, everybody. We are officially back. Sorry about that. That is our bad. But guess what? We're back. The stream decided to absolutely crap down its drawers.
Yeah.
So we're back. Welcome back to the morning after. For those that are new, old, and everything in between. It's the best morning show in all sports betting. All right, Josh. Let's pick up right back where we left off. Let's run the graphic, talk about what happened in the world, talk about the sports, and then we'll surf the slate. We got an NBA game soon. We got a college basketball game soon. We got a lot to talk about.
Let's do it.
Are we back? We're back. Welcome back to What in the World, the news segment in the morning after. We talked about happening in the news last night. Josh, my voice is actively leaving me as we're going. This is insane.
That's not good.
This is insane.
Yeah,
my voice is
going.
actively leaving as we
you can
do
hear
this.
it.
I barely was talking this weekend too. All right. So, you had a good weekend?
Hmm?
Do anything crazy? Do anything silly? Oh.
I got my new golf clubs. I got fitted for my new golf clubs. I don't get them for like 3 weeks probably, but
How'd it go?
good.
Good?
Yeah.
What'd you get?
I got the new TaylorMade driver, the QI35, and then got P770 wedges or not wedges, irons, and TaylorMade wedges.
Are they just
keeping my
trying
putter.
to take plane culture? P77s? Sounds like a
P770.
fighter jet.
Yeah, I don't know. That's like.
Were they like, all right, let's make golf clubs, but name them after planes?
Yeah. I don't know. Dude, it's interesting hitting different clubs.
Why?
They're just like way smaller. Like looking down on them, like the club head's so much smaller.
Are you using like blades now?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Well, I'm not like fucking trash. I got like when I got fitted for these clubs, like the other ones that I had, I was like a 25 handicap and I sucked.
Okay.
And now I'm like a 9 handicap using 10 handicap using those same clubs. Not this.
Does that like matter?
100%.
The club like seriously matters.
100%.
I played golf this weekend.
Oh, yeah, you told me
It was
that.
fucking horrible. Never doing it again. I'm actually
It's
just because it was cold. That's why I didn't like it. Dude, it was 38 degrees. I'm out there in 2 sweatshirts. I already really I'm actually not bad at golf. I grew up playing and my dad made me take lessons because he was like, well, it's a game you can use when you're for your job, and you can play it till you're old. So I had to like take lessons and shit. So I'm actually like not bad at golf. Like I can play, but I don't necessarily enjoy it if it's not like warm and I can drink beers or whatever. 38 degrees.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
out there
not-
in 2 sweatshirts. And before I moved out here, I was in an apartment building where there was mildew. And it got all over it's like a form of mold.
Yeah.
And it got all over my golf bag. So I like threw away my golf bag. So all my clubs just loose in my trunk. Like I got a full bag of clubs.
That's funny.
In my trunk, no bag.
How'd you carry them?
I used my buddy's clubs.
Oh, it's clubs. Okay.
And dude, he's got like they're blades basically, but he's not good.
Yeah.
And I'm not good enough to be using blades, and he's not good enough to be using blades. And it's his first like set of golf clubs. And I assume, like, as you would probably know too, blades, the margin of error when you hit it is very small. And if you hit it clean and flush, feels so good. Like it just feels like you're cutting through the grass with butter. But if you like miss the blade by a millimeter, it's like hitting a metal pole with a baseball bat.
Yeah.
Dude, it is 38 degrees. We're playing, dude. I cannot like stress this enough. I hate being cold. It's like my least, like I hate the cold. There's nothing more I hate more than the cold. Like I hate it because it's painful. It's hard to warm back up. Like it's a nightmare. I'd rather be too hot than too cold. I'm out there 38 degrees. Didn't really want to be there, but I said I'd do it. Drinking transfusions, which by the way, best golf drink of all time.
Best drink maybe
of all time. And we were getting doubles, and the cart lady was being generous. Dude, I'm playing golf, Josh, with his clubs. It was like a Tom and Jerry skit. Like I'm hitting these irons, dude, and you're a centimeter off. I literally felt like I was Jerry getting hit on the head with a baseball bat. Your whole body just goes like this. It's like, it's literally like it sends a shockwave up your entire shoulder. And since you're cold, like, dude, it was literally like boing. And I'm like, holy fuck, like trying to finish the swing, but my whole fucking hand is shaking. Dude, by the 16th hole, I was like, couldn't feel my right hand. It was numb just because of like that cold missing. It was because of like being cold,
just hitting it thin,
and then hitting it thin, so it's like shakes all the way up your dude. I was like, I can't feel my right hand.
I've never felt that before,
dude. Well, they're also clubs from like early 2000s, like they're very old.
Yeah, maybe that's why.
And like not good grips, dude. I was in shambles. And here's the thing about me, I bitch. I'll bitch.
Oh yeah,
like I'm.
Oh yeah,
I will bitch, dude. I started bitching.
I would start bitching honestly too. Like golfing in the cold's awful. Golfing when it's hot, like you can at least like when it's hot,
at least turn like country music on and be like, I'm getting a tan a little bit here.
Yeah, and like drive and like you get a little wind.
Yeah, dude. But we're driving. The wind is freezing, dude. And I'm in freaking. I got my yoga pant khakis on, too tight. The wind's cutting right through them. I got 2 sweatshirts on, freezing my dick off. Playing with fucking literally, it felt like I was playing with a metal baseball bat hitting a golf ball.
That's funny.
Like every time, if I didn't hit it like perfect. And there's a couple times where I peered it and you'd be like, wow, that felt so like that came off so nice.
Yeah.
But when you didn't, dude, it was literally like, have you ever seen bench warmers?
Dude, of course. I could like
remember when they're hitting the mailboxes?
Yeah.
And he hits the metal mailbox. He's like,
shaking.
Dude, that's literally what it felt like. Like I was in shambles, dude. I was in shambles.
With Reggie Jackson.
Literally, yeah. That's so good.
That movie, dude, is old.
You're in the bushes. I'm gonna make a pretty complicated one. Okay. Let me get white bread, not toasted, turkey and mayo. Is that it? He's like, yep. Comes out the little plate. So good. So we did that on Saturday morning. We were like, all right, 9:30, fucking 38 degrees. Let's go golfing.
Yeah. That's a
never
9 a.m. too.
Yeah, I'm never doing it again.
Dude, if you're gonna do that, you have to if you're gonna play when it's cold out, you gotta go at like 2.
I know.
Like when it's
games.
like
so they're like, we're gonna get in before the games. Like, brother, I'm never doing this shit again. But you're still out. You're still back.
You're a real good catcher of donuts in your mouth.
I love when they go get the
So
when they
good.
get the Dominican guy hammered. He's like, go bring him over this gift.
What's his name? Carlos.
Just a 6-pack.
Yeah.
He's like, we got this for you. Okay, albino.
Thank you, albino.
Yeah, thank you, albino. So, dude, we're golfing, whatever. It's fucking horrible. I'm freezing and I'm bitching. But I'm drinking transfusions by like the 15th hole. I really didn't give a fuck because I'm like numb at this point, just drinking so many transfusions. Get back finish the round, whatever. I actually didn't shoot that bad, but I didn't play the last 2 holes, so like I'm done. I'm not doing this shit. I'm done. Which also, if I'm not going to the tour,
No.
I'm not playing competitively. Like when I golf, I'll take 2 holes off, just like because I don't care. Like I'll take 2 holes off just because I want to check my phone for a little bit, and then I also just want to enjoy the ambiance of the outdoors. So I'll skip a couple holes. Like I really don't care. Like there's nothing that like the score at the end of the round is going to do for me because I'm not tracking I don't even know what handicap I am. I'm not tracking my scores. Like there's no point. So finish the round, get in the car as we leave. Ended up forgetting my car keys at the golf course, so that was a nightmare. But so
you didn't drive there?
No. Well, yeah, no. But I had to I had my car keys for a weird reason, whatever. We end up going back to Dallas. We're drinking, watching the first game. Then we had to drive 30 minutes back to the golf course at like 6 p.m. to go grab my keys. And then we came back to go out. But okay, so here we go. This is where the fun starts. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
The night of drinking or the day of drinking ensues. So
after the round?
Yeah, we're getting ready to watch the Lions game. Or no. What was the first game that day?
The first game was the Chiefs. Texans.
Yes, we're getting ready to watch Chiefs Texans. And here's the thing about me. I love day drinking. I like going out. Yeah, I like going out. But if I can get a good day drink in, dude, it's fired up.
Better.
And also, make no mistake, if it's something I want to do, I'm good at invigorating a crowd to want to do it.
Yeah.
So I'm getting all the boys ready. Like we are day drinking. We're locking in at this pub and we're day drinking. Like we're going for it. So we're going for it. Chiefs Texans are on. You know what we should do? I'm going to tell the story of my night and we'll just talk about the games as they happened.
Okay.
I feel like that's a great way to
do that. Yeah.
All right. Day drinking ensues. Chiefs Texans. The refs.
Yeah.
Like
we knew it.
I feel like it's the first thing in sports that unanimously everyone can watch and see and everybody talks about it, but nothing changes.
Yeah. And like everyone knows.
Like everybody.
And no one denies it.
No. Even the players on the other teams are like, dude, we knew going into this game it was going to be
against everyone.
Yeah. But once again,
yeah.
Here comes Travis Kelce on peptides. He looked phenomenal.
Yeah, he did.
He literally was. That was literally the epitome of why I took the Chiefs to win the Super Bowl, because you watch them play, and when those two are dialed in and connected, they're just going to do it again. Like there's no stopping them. You got the refs, you got Taylor Swift, you had Caitlin Clark in the building, and you thought the Texans were going to win.
I kind of hated that.
I liked it.
That kind of made me dislike Caitlin Clark a little bit.
Dude. If you're Caitlin Clark and you have a chance to hang out with Taylor Swift.
Yeah, she probably does love Taylor Swift.
You're not saying no.
I don't know.
What?
I just hate
this
that.
Take feels
I also hate Taylor Swift for doing that. I feel like it's just weird.
I thought it was hysterical.
Acting like they're like best friends. Like I think
they're probably just hanging out, you know? I feel like in that echelon of celebrity, Josh, I'll defend her. Don't make me do it. I'll fucking defend her. I'll fucking defend her.
I know you will.
Dude, but if I'm Caitlin Clark, I'm gonna act like we're buddy too. Fucking it's Taylor Swift. What the fuck? Grew up on that shit probably.
Yeah.
You know?
Maybe.
That's like if I got real famous and like some celebrity wanted to hang out with me, I'd act like we were best friends too. They were like way bigger than me. I'm at the game. I'm courtside with Drake at a Raptors game, dude. I don't give a fuck. I'll be like, yeah, I bought these friendship bracelets.
Kendrick. It'd be like Kendrick.
I brought these friendship bracelets.
Would you do that?
No.
That's.
She's not like. It's Taylor Swift and Caitlin Clark, not fucking me and Kendrick Lamar. How did that? I don't understand how that relation just made sense in your head.
I don't know.
Are you just trying to name a celebrity that I wouldn't be buddy with?
Yeah.
I could probably make a top 5 right now. Kendrick, Jason Tatum,
Diana Taurasi.
Yeah, Cheryl Swoops, Angel Reese. Also, by the way, Saw a highlight of Angel Reese playing overseas. She still got it. Watched her miss about 4 layups. Just wanted everybody to know she's coming in this season, riled up, ready to average a double-double again on her own misses. Here we go.
Here we go. Dude, the Chicago Sky are actually going to be kind of nice this year, I think. They are. They're going to be kind of
Here we go. You're going to really make me do this again?
They're going to be nice.
We're going to do this again.
They're going to be nice. Rab knows.
We're going to do this again.
Rab knows.
We're going to do this again. Just shut the fuck up, Nuke the Fever.
Yeah, I mean, that's
right? That's just
system.
what it is.
You know that.
Chad, are we excited for that system to come back? A's plus 1.5, Mets minus 1.5, and then shut the fuck up, take the Fever.
Well, dude, they're actually not going to be dogs anymore, I don't think. Like, they're actually going to get respect.
Yeah, whatever.
I mean, it doesn't really matter, yeah.
We're taking a minus 9.5 against anybody.
Yeah.
We're going to a game this year.
Down.
We're going.
So
in Indiana.
So
We
down.
get JJ to fire up the jet. We're going down there. We're going to a game in Indiana.
Let's do it.
So, watching the Chiefs game, like I was saying, it's just one of those things where when you watch them play, and if those two are on, you realize that's really all they need. Like, that's really all the Chiefs need.
Mm-hmm.
If Pat and Travis are playing the way Pat and Travis have played the past 5 years, it's going to be impossible to beat them, especially, with the
Their
reffing,
defense.
whatever.
And
But
their defense.
their defense is also phenomenal this
So
year as well.
good, yeah.
I sold the prize picks line.
Yeah, he did.
Back-to-back
didn't
days.
touch the ball.
Back-to-back days.
Yeah.
Back-to-back days. But D-Hop not touching the ball, Pacheco not playing very well, and Pat Mahomes and Travis Kelce basically winning the game by themselves is the epitome of why I do believe still they're going to do it again, man. Like, they're going to play the Bills, which we're going to talk about once we get to the Bills game, and it's probably going to be a great game.
Mm-hmm.
But I just have such a problem watching this Chiefs team in a big game and going, they're going to lose, because I just don't see it happening with them. Like, they're not only is Pat Mahomes a generational quarterback, maybe the best of all time if he keeps doing what he's been doing, but they get so much help.
Yeah.
That second roughing the passer
That
was
insane. Both.
insane.
Both.
But the second one, the Texan player
They
hit his
each
own
other.
player.
Yeah, they
Like,
killed
they
each other.
barely
Yeah.
touched him.
They barely touched him, yeah.
But I do get it. I do understand it, though, to a certain degree, because I think you're you're seeing what, like, Joe Burrow said a couple years ago when he was a rookie and would get lit up, and he was like, I'm going to get those calls in my career at some point. And it's like, I do understand, like, from like, Jordan always got the whistle. LeBron's always going to get the whistle.
Mm-hmm.
Curry now always gets the whistle. I think it's just one of those things where, like, yeah, Pat Mahomes' whistle is way more sensitive than every other player in the league, but I think it's also because he is Pat Mahomes. So I think it's like one of those annoying things where Brady always got the whistle too.
Yeah.
Towards the end. So, like, I understand the frustration because it frustrates me too, but it's also, I think for me, just being like understanding, okay, it's Pat Mahomes, like, he's going to get the whistle because it's Pat Mahomes. Like, it's just, once you reach that echelon in your sport, it's very hard to not give Pat Mahomes the whistle.
Yeah.
I feel like
It is, but no one's gonna be that mad if you don't give it to him.
I agree. I also do agree with the red tube chat goggles saying it's also the flopping because he does flop a lot, which
Yeah,
is
like that
annoying.
one, like going to the sideline, like that was crazy.
Can
And he
you
was
do
also still in bounds when he pushed
Yeah.
him. I'm surprised they didn't throw that. I'm shocked they didn't throw that.
I saw someone go, I need someone on one of these 15-yard runs to just light him up and eat the penalty.
Actually, though,
I actually wouldn't hate it if
you should not be allowed to try. Like, you should, like, in my opinion, you should only be allowed to slide and not get hit if you aren't trying to break a tackle. Like, if you've already tried to break a tackle, you shouldn't be allowed to slide and not get hit. Like, Patrick Mahomes is running to his right, trying to, like, he intentionally didn't go out of bounds, tried to stay in bounds and get more yards, and then just slides last second, and the two guys hit each other, and they get penalized. You shouldn't be allowed to, like, be making football plays and then, like, expect people to just think that you're going to give up. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, he could have went out of bounds, could have given up, stays in, tries to get an extra yard, and then just goes down right before they hit him.
Yeah, I agree. No, I agree. I don't know. The sliding rule is very weird to me, and it feels like very.
It should just be like, if you're not, like, if you want to slide, you should give up before you get hit, before you get touched.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to make
I agree.
plays.
I don't disagree. Thank God we got the Chiefs at -8 because that safety was
That
the
was
epitome
ins-
of Vegas.
Dude.
That was literally just the epitome of Vegas. Like, when have you ever seen that happen in a playoff game?
I've seen it happen in like college, but not the NFL, I don't think. I mean, it was the right move. Like they should have done that. That was the right.
Yeah, 100%.
That was the
but,
right
like,
move.
It's
but
also
just
just
crazy.
Vegas.
Yeah,
Like that
just
is the
crazy.
epitome of like every kid that's sitting down that had Chiefs. Like literally, I actually looked at my buddy because we had gotten to the golf course at like right at the end of the game to grab the keys. We were like, all right, we'll just watch the last couple plays.
Mhm.
It is literally the epitome of everyone in America that bet the Chiefs at 9.5. That goes, how do they know?
Just frozen.
How do they know?
Yeah.
How do they know?
Yeah.
How do they know? But we had Chiefs -8, so here we go.
Come on. Ben, we will be at Wrigley this summer. Cubs versus Pirates. We will be there.
Are we actually gonna go?
We're gonna be there.
Cubs Pirates.
Me, you, and Rav.
Wow, that's a group.
Yeah.
That's a group. Me, Rav, and Josh.
Yeah.
Just real Pirates fans.
Just real Pirates.
Cubs Pirates.
Oh, I'm down.
Not in Pittsburgh though. Rav acting like he's got a full count.
Horrendous ball game. Jovan, come on, brother.
Not there for the ball.
Cubs are plus 130 to win the division.
Not there for the ball.
Just want to let you know that.
Not there for the ball. Here we go. So, bang that.
Not there. For
Chiefs -8, Josh. We started
Yeah.
playoff weekend with a dub. Thank you, ma'am. I'll have another. We now move to possibly the best game of football I've ever watched with my eyes.
Was a great game.
Commanders Lions.
Yeah.
Now, keep in mind, throughout this time, your boy's drinking
Yeah.
a lot.
Mm-hmm.
A lot. Drinking.
Yeah.
Now, the Chiefs games ends. We're at the pub still. One of our buddies trying to make moves on a certain female. So we were like, all right, here's what we got to do. We have to meet them out. So we now have to go mobile.
Okay.
Now we're going mobile.
Mm-hmm.
We're moving bars now. Okay. Just keep this it's all crucial to the story.
Mm-hmm.
We started drinking at 9 a.m. for golf.
Mm-hmm. That's a long
Commanders game started at 5,
7:30.
7:30 maybe, 5, 5, maybe 7:30 now, 7:30. Your boy's been drinking.
7:10.
Literally, I'm putting in a work shift of beverages. There's barely been any dead space.
5 o'clock.
Yeah.
Maybe.
5 o'clock, 5:30. Dude, I couldn't see my feet at the start of the
That's
Commanders
funny.
game. No, I'm just kidding. I was actually good going to the Commanders game.
Mhm.
Obviously, I'm a little buzzed, feeling myself, but we're not there yet. So we go to this other bar in Dallas, sit down. There's TVs everywhere. It's so sick. We're watching the game. Our one buddy's trying to wheel, but I think he's a little too fucked up. Dude, I went into this game going, I'm going to be a hero. I went into the Commanders-Lions game going, I'm going to be a hero. I just started ordering. It's now almost 8 p.m.
Mhm.
The boys that I'm with, we've all been drinking since 9 a.m. Keep in mind. And I'm like the fuel to the fire. So like, we're going. Like
Yeah.
now we can't stop. Some people are falling off. Some people are getting to the point where they're going to fall off.
And they're gonna go home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I start bulk ordering espresso martinis. Josh, I'm talking, when I say bulk ordering, you might be thinking like, oh, you're just ordering like, 2 or 3. I'm ordering 7 at a time.
How many people are with you?
There's not a drink assigned to a specific person. They're just showing up at the table and I'm just giving them to the people we're with. Like just being like, yeah, just another 7. But
How
no
many
one's
people were with you?
but no one's like, yeah, let me get in. We had like 12, 14, 15 people.
Okay.
It was like my buddy, his wife, her friends, and then all my buddies, and then this one girl that one of our kids was trying to whatever.
No,
I'm just like, people are like, yeah, can I get I'm like ordering to the lady. And
Yeah.
My one buddy's like, yeah, can I get a Dos Equis, whatever? And I'm just going 7 more espresso martinis. Dude, like they're just showing up and we're handed. We're handed. Yeah. To Ben's point in the Twitter chat. Caffeine after 8?
That's fine.
No, but
How much money did you spend?
so I got the number for
I was
you.
gonna-
I got the numbers
Yeah.
for you. So now we're getting to the point. Mikey Over's a little fucked up.
Yeah.
drinking a little too many espresso martinis, and they're going down like water, which is how you know it becomes a problem.
They always do.
Because that third one, you're like, this is just water.
This is literally just
like, I don't even know if she put alcohol in this.
I feel like it's Sunday morning and I'm drinking my coffee.
I was like, I don't even know if there's alcohol in this. And I'm just like,
it's like only alcohol. Yeah.
And now the game's going full effect. And keep in mind, Josh, holding the Commanders +9, holding the over, busting. Literally busting.
Yeah.
Like busting. The espresso martinis are coming in. Jaden Daniels looks like the best fucking player in the NFL. I am busting. Shift to the game really quickly. Jaden Daniels is doing shit that
he's so good.
A rookie quarterback shouldn't be doing. Like and I do think there's a part of what 42 Doug said that I would understand if you're a Lions fan, where you kind of pin it on Jared Goff, because he did kind of throw that game away.
I mean, they turned the ball over 5 times.
Yeah, he made some really costly
errors.
They
scored 31 points and turned the ball over 5 times. That's actually insane.
I mean, if you're Jared Goff and you're playing a rookie quarterback, you have to take care of the ball. Like
100. That's all you have to do.
Yeah, that's literally all you had to do. You had to take care of the ball. But give Jaden Daniels credit; he still put up 45 on the Detroit Lions, which is impossible. So good. He looked phenomenal, dude.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things where I can't even imagine for Krabs, as like a diehard Commanders fan, how good it feels to just watch your guy just guying.
It probably doesn't even feel real to him. I know it wouldn't feel real to me that like I have a player on my team that's actually that good.
And it just seems like no moment is too big for him, which is crazy as a rookie, by the way.
Yeah.
You're going into Detroit. First time the Commanders have been in the playoffs since.
They did kind of have control the entire game.
Well, yeah, they scored first. So
from the beginning,
and
they got that turnover like right away.
But control when you're in the playoffs could.
I mean, especially against that team, 100%.
You saw with the Ravens. Start with control doesn't mean it's gonna shake your way.
No.
But dude, he looked phenomenal.
Yeah,
phenomenal. Now is a chance to go to the Super Bowl. And does it make you mad that you took the wrong guy?
No.
Just a little bit.
No.
That you went, we fleeced the Panthers and then picked the wrong guy.
No. Not at all.
Not even a little bit.
Not at all.
There's not even a small party that's like, damn, we picked the wrong guy.
Not at all.
Not even a little.
I told you a million times, dude. The Bears will always bear. If Jaden Daniels is on the Bears, he'd be broken in half right now.
I don't know. Dude.
I promise you he'd be broken in half.
I don't know, dude.
I promise you.
Did you also see this? I did see this as well. Jaden Daniels trains with VR.
Dude, I did see that. And like anybody who hears that and has like a brain, you'd be like, oh, that makes so much sense.
Yeah, well, you can see everything.
And in like 1.7x speed, like, so like you're practicing faster than games and you're not taking hits. Why does everyone not do that?
I think they're going to start.
Yeah, they should.
I think they're going to start, dude.
They should. And especially like when you have a play caller like Cliff that like in general makes it easier on a quarterback. Like, and you're practicing like that. Like, I mean, I don't understand why everyone wouldn't be doing that.
Which, to my next point, was something I was talking about with my buddies the whole time. Dude, Cliff Kingsbury is just, it's almost like a flow state of play calling. Like, there really wasn't a single play call on offense that watching that game, it felt like the wrong call at any point. Like, even that screen to Terry McLaurin, as simple of a play that was, like that call at that point in the game and it working to perfection. Like, Cliff is just, he's an unbelievable offensive coordinator. I don't know if he'll ever be a good head coach. It doesn't seem like he'll ever be able to figure out as a head coach. But dude, when Cliff is doing Cliff things and you have a quarterback like Jaden Daniels, it's like the perfect 1-2 punch, because you can call anything and Jaden will figure it out. But then you call something so simple as a wide receiver screen and you have a guy like Terry McLaurin, who I feel like we need to start having genuine conversations about. When you look at the quarterbacks he's had and the stats he's put up, and now he's a good quarterback. He's in a fucking championship game. Dude, he is incredible.
Yeah.
Like Brian Robinson too, by the way, coming out.
Their run game is just so good too because of Jaden. Like Jaden, like every handoff, he has a chance to keep it and run. So like
100%.
That DN can't crash down.
No.
on any play.
No.
And if he does, Jaden's gone for
Yeah.
10 yards, at least 10 yards. I don't know. They're
And
tough.
Brian Robinson's running like Pacheco. It seems like
Yeah.
he's just like a bull, dude.
This
It's
is-
impossible to stop him sometimes.
This is going to be their test, I think. The Eagles, like playing a real defense, like
Yeah.
a good
That
defense. I mean,
D-line,
the Lions'
yeah.
defense is kind of mid, but I mean, don't take anything away from Jaden Daniels. He played so good.
No, he
but
played phenomenal.
this defense in Philly is going to be a lot tougher of a game.
I agree.
If he does it against this team, I mean, it's wraps. Like, I think they win it.
I think so too, dude.
They go play in a
Except they have to
dome,
play the Chiefs.
but then they get to go play in a dome. That's the
Doesn't matter.
thing.
You gotta play the Chiefs.
Yeah,
You gotta play the Chiefs.
just automatically.
Unfortunately,
Jeez.
whoever it is, gonna have to play the Chiefs, and
Yeah.
that just doesn't end well for anybody. Which is, it's annoying. It's the reality of the life we live. It's the reality of the NFL that we have to watch, and that's it, man.
Yeah.
That's all. That's all it is. It's the way the cookie crumbles. It's the way the shake shakes.
Yeah.
So, Josh, now we're back at the bar.
Yep.
And I'm watching the Commanders game. Busting. Espresso martinis are flying. They're literally flying, like flying off the shelves. The wheels are coming off, by the way, for the people that we're with. Like, some guys are getting sent home. Some guys are a little too clapped up. The wheels are coming off. But it's like an all-time night. Like, we're just having a great time.
Mhm.
At least I'm having a great time. When Buddy's trying to wheel chase, I'm watching the football game, fucking around with my other buddy. We're just hanging out. Like, I have now just become a vibes guy. Like, I don't really have an agenda when I go out anymore.
Yeah.
It's just like I'm just there.
Just have fun.
I'm just there to do it. I'm just there to
do
be
it.
around. I'm just there to
Yeah.
be there, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
So I just fuck around, which has been great. I just hang out, you know?
Mhm.
I'm not like running around the bar being like, oh, I need to talk to this chick. I want to get her number. I'm just there, man. I'm just drinking. I'm just having a good time. I'm just there. Whatever. Trying to give off good energy, good vibes. We're now like, all right, we're moving to the next bar. So now I got to close out. And keep in mind, there was a part of my brain that when I didn't even give her my card. So I could just run. Because I've been ordering so many espresso martinis.
Yeah.
But I'm not a coward.
No, you can't.
So I was like, excuse me, ma'am, I think we're leaving. Can I close out? And she was like, that's all for you? Like that, all the martinis are on your tab? And I was like, yeah, they're on my tab. Keep in mind, this is like a Dallas sports bar. So like, one, these espresso martinis were fucking rad.
Yeah, they probably weren't.
Two, like drinks are relatively cheap if you go to the right bar in Dallas.
Yeah.
Like if you're not downtown or in uptown, like you're pretty good. She gives me the thing and flips it. So it's like the handheld one. It's not like an actual check. Flips the thing. I'm staring down the barrel of $256. I'm staring down the barrel of $256.
That could be a lot worse, though. I feel like.
Worth of just espresso martinis.
Yeah.
There's not a single other drink on that tab. Keep in mind, we've been drinking since 9 a.m. So the bar tabs at every bar are
we're
getting
good,
ratted.
Yeah.
They're getting ratted, dude.
Yeah.
Staring down the barrel, $256. I'm a 20% tipper always. Add
Yeah.
20% to that. We're looking at almost $300 tab. We were at this bar for 2 hours, hour and a half, maybe. 256, basically $300 check. Ouch. Just like in general, ouch.
Yeah.
That one hurt.
Yeah.
But we got the over and we got the Mandos.
So there you go.
So now it's house money now.
Yeah, house money.
Like now I'm literally playing with house money. Like it's over. It's
caffeine.
over for Dallas. It's over. Like it's over. We go to the next bar, Josh. Just keep in mind, guys, while this story's going on, I am now 3-0 on playoff games.
Mm-hmm.
I have not missed a bet in the playoffs other than selling the Prize Picks entries on back-to-back days. I want to apologize to Josh. Hand up, that's on me. He delivered 2 of the freest green squares of all time. I mean, Jameson Will and Rush Yards was one of the best squares I've ever seen in my entire life.
68 exit.
And then when everyone's slurping you, I had to get in and just keep you humble.
Yeah, I mean, that like felt wrong that everyone was saying that. I was about to text that. I was like, this actually feels wrong.
Yeah, well, that's why
Like,
I had to
stop.
get in the TMA chat. Just
Yeah,
bring it
that's
down
fine.
a notch, knock you down a couple pegs, and then
Yeah.
you went green again the next day.
It
Fucking
felt
goddamn.
weird.
Yeah,
It felt
Josh was
weird.
getting glazed.
I know, like glazed. It felt weird.
I think just because it was 62 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. And then D-Rob the next day.
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, D-Rob
We'll
the
get
next
there.
day was unbelievable. So now we're in the next bar, Josh.
Mhm.
No more football. my wheels are completely off. Now we're on vodka Sprites.
Oof.
Yeah, the problems
Battle.
the problems are arising. I'm running bits that I maybe shouldn't be running in
Mhm.
public. I'm talking a little too loud. And it was just wheels are coming off. Like of our whole group. And keep in mind, one of my really good buddies' wife's friends are all with us, and we're all friends with them.
Mhm.
So we have like a big friend group. And one of them was talking to this guy, and he like brought all of his friends. So we got some people that aren't used to our group.
Mhm.
And the problem is with our group is when the boys start drinking, the brain cells start leaving.
Yeah.
So the bits are just like brain dead level bits. And there is this. I just got to tell you this bit. Hope none of them are watching. One of the girls talking to this guy,
I hope none of them.
and I was like, dude, is it just me or this guy looked like Bruce Wayne if he wasn't Batman, had both his parents, and wasn't cool?
Did he look like Bruce Wayne?
No, that was the bit.
That
I was
the
like,
bit.
does this guy look like Bruce Wayne? And then just said everything that
That
Bruce
was
Wayne had,
cool.
just
I
that
don't-
didn't have. Like it had nothing. So then the whole night, called him Bruce Wayne. And I'd be
To
like,
his face.
I'd be like, dude, where's Bruce?
Oh,
If he was
just
like
to
went to the bathroom or
your
like
buddy.
whatever. But so whatever. We're like botting, dude. Like it is full blown robotics. The UFC card is happening. I couldn't tell you a thing that happened.
It
I'm
wasn't,
watching it.
wasn't the best card.
I'm watching it. I couldn't tell you a thing that happened. I watched it. I was watching it. I couldn't tell you a thing that happened. So this is where it gets fun. My one buddy's like, all right, Mike, we're going out. Like we need to get out of here because the lights are about to come on in 20 minutes and we need to be gone.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, fair enough. Fair enough. Met a really nice Penn State fan. We fixed Penn State football. I'm really excited for
You
next
talked
year.
to him.
Yeah. We took shots. I was like, listen, this is what we got to do. I was talking like I was like, this is
Yeah,
what we
like you
have to
went there,
do. Like,
yeah.
this is what we have to do. Josh, on the walk home,
Mhm.
I cooked the most devious Prize Picks lineup potentially of all time. Tried to call Rav like 6 times. It was like 2 a.m. I'm blowing Rav's phone up. Walk with my buddy. I'm like, dude, why the fuck isn't Rav picking up? I was like, dude, it's 2 a.m. It's like, leave him alone. It's like, no, he's picking up the fucking phone. I'm like banging Rav's line, dude. He won't pick up. I will not release the lineup. No one will ever know about it. It was a 2-piece NBA double green gob, and it's smacked. But I have to gatekeep it, and it'll never come out because if Rav texted me in the morning, drunk bastard, because I think he woke up to 6 missed phone calls. And I was like, I had a Prize Picks lineup, but now I'm just gatekeeping it from you so you don't get it. And it hit. So shout out.
Wow.
But it was a green gob, so it was like, it was almost not even 2x. It was, I need to see one get through the hoop. 2
Yeah.
a.m. I'm walking over the bar.
Okay.
All right, Josh, this is where it gets great. We walked home 2 miles because I took a wrong turn.
Sure.
We then get back to the apartment at 2 a.m. We had stopped at a 7-Eleven. I got yelled at by the attendant because I was like, I'm going to buy a 6-pack. He's like, whoa, can't buy beer past midnight.
Oh, what?
And I was like, that's the thing. So I just grabbed a bunch of ramen.
Beard
I
around.
was like, "Ah, fuck you, man.
Good switch up.
Buy your ramen.
Good switch up.
Dude, we get back to the park. This was, I'm not even kidding, potentially the best end of a night on a night out I've ever had in my entire life. Like just the way that I went from 1 to 5 at the end of this night out, I would suggest everyone does. Just try it one time because it was literally the perfect end of the night. And people are thinking, oh, dude, well, the best end of the night is if you're going home with a chick or you're hanging out with your girl. No. This is the best end of the night. Walking home in the freezing cold with ramen. Get back to the apartment. Throw the ramen in. Fire up the laptop. Type in Netflix. First of all, I can't see my feet. I changed my Netflix password. I don't know what it is. I woke up to an email saying you changed your Netflix password. So that's going to be a fun journey game that I play
getting that
later
back,
today if I want to watch Netflix. I'm trying to figure out what I changed it to. Hammered. Scalding hot bowl of ramen. Like scalding hot. Hands freezing because we walked 2 miles home. Because my buddy was like, dude, if we go this way. And I was like, no, this way. It added a whole mile and a half.
Dude.
Yeah, no. It was bad. I don't know why he
So it
didn't.
was like a half-mile walk.
Yeah,
It was
I
like
don't know why
right
he
down
didn't
the
just
street.
pull me. But whatever.
Dude,
2-mile walk, hands are freezing. Now, scalding hot bowl of ramen.
that probably feels good.
Pitch black room. I fired up the Battle of Bastogne episode in Band of
Oh my
Brothers.
god,
Dude. I'm talking.
Oh my god.
I was almost floating. That, like, when it's freezing cold and I get a bowl of ramen, just drank for like 14 hours almost, and then you watch the boys in Bastogne just getting shelled, and you're from the point of view of the medic, dude, it was beautiful. Like, just being like, this is why we do it, man. Like, these guys
This
sacrificed.
is why we do it.
These guys sacrificed so much so that I could have a night out like that.
So you could have
They
some
fucking
ramen.
dug their heels in Bastogne so I could have a night out like that. And I'll tell you what, I almost shed a tear. I was watching the Battle of Bastogne, Band of Brothers, dialed in with a scalding hot bowl of ramen, so messed up. I almost shed a tear of being like, you know what, dude? These boys, man. These boys.
That is crazy.
These boys fell asleep to it, too. I was like, you know what? I'm bringing this to the bed.
That's good.
Put it on the bed, fall asleep to the Battle of Bastogne.
You just sleep in a bed when you're down there?
Now, well, he was the one roommate was
Out of
is
town.
on a trip, so I was like, "Yo, do you mind if
There
I
we
sleep
go.
in your bed?" And he was like, "Yeah,
That's massive.
yeah, no, yeah, dude." So I was in bed, not sleeping on the couch, little Bastogne going, dude. I was like, "Oh my god, this is so busty." Yeah, it was sick, dude.
Let's go.
So what an
Good
end to the
weekend.
Saturday. It's a great Saturday. We then convened the B-Dubs Council Sunday, Josh,
Mhm.
and I watched every single second of every single game.
Mhm.
And we didn't miss a single bet. Somebody get me my broomski. And it starts with the Rams +7 against the Philadelphia Eagles, where, Josh, I got news for you. If you've ever been around someone that's on a Percocet, I think Jalen Hurts had 9 in him. Because if you watch the end of that game and his press conference, I've never seen the boy giggle.
Yeah.
I've never seen the boy talk. And I've never seen the boy smile. And he was talking about Madden and playing in the snow. That kid was more geeked up than me on Saturday watching the Band of Brothers.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That was hilarious.
Like, that knee, by the way, is definitely done for.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely.
he's not playing. There's no shot.
You don't think?
No. Knowing Jalen Perks, no, I'm just kidding. Knowing
He said
Jalen Hurts, at the end of that game when he goes, yeah, I don't know, we're just gonna have to see. Like, I got
Yeah,
to,
he's
it's got to
like,
get.
I
looked
finished
at."
the game, right?
Yeah, he was like, I finished the game, and she was like, well, how does it feel? I finished the game, and knowing how many press conferences of Jalen Hurts I've watched and how much of a fan I really actually am of Jalen Hurts, dude, if there was an ounce in his brain where he thought that knee wasn't going to be devastatingly fucked up, he would have been like, no, we're good. Like, we'll be good. Him being like, I finished the game. Like, one, he was geeked up, so he can't feel his knee. But I think, two, he knows that knee is a
Well, they're
disaster.
-5.5, so it doesn't seem like they're expecting him to be out.
Well, they're going to go through the whole process today of doing, like, the MRIs and shit.
Yeah.
So it'll probably come out later in the week if he
It's
doesn't.
like the commies now.
But, dude,
Kenny Pickett goes out there.
Saquon Barkley.
They could win with just him. They don't even need a quarterback. They don't even need one.
Dude, the level of skill, confidence, and just pure athleticism you have to be in the biggest game in your entire career, in a crucial part of the game, have an inside zone ran, and you go watch this shit and take it 80 to the house to ice the game, was one of the coolest things I've ever seen just in the sport of football. Like, Saquon Barkley is playing at a level right now that I don't think many other running backs have really sniffed.
Yeah, no.
Especially in that spot, in that game, where everyone in the stadium and on the field knows it's going to him.
Yeah.
There's not a guy on that field or in that stadium that on that play went, oh, they're throwing the ball. Like, that ball was going to him, and he still took it 80,
Dude, he just, like,
6 yards.
He
dude.
like sets up the bounce outside too. Like, he knows it's gonna be
insane.
there, and he
It's
like
insane.
sets it up and just there's no slowdown at all. Like when he cuts, like he's still going full speed.
Dude, and it's like one of those things where once he gets downhill, dude, you don't even chase him. Like it's done.
Yeah, it's going.
Like the minute he hit that hole on that last touchdown, it was over.
Yeah, it was over,
like
yeah.
your day is over if you're on the defense. Like
Yeah.
it's over.
Yeah. Dude, he
single-handedly won them that game because you remove Saquon Barkley, which obviously that's like being like remove Jordan from the Bulls.
Yeah.
If you remove Saquon Barkley, and one of my really good friends down here is an Eagles fan, and even he said it, dude, they look very unimpressive. Like the Eagles are not very impressive offensively outside of Saquon Barkley. Like Jalen Hurts didn't look very good even before the knee. He literally tried to kill Devonta Smith.
Yeah.
Like Jalen Hurts was throwing balls, one to AJ Brown, where AJ Brown literally dipped out of the route. Like literally, almost looked like he batted the ball and then was like, holy shit. And then he actually almost killed Devonta Smith in GTA. Like that ball across the middle where Devonta's head literally got mashed in.
Yeah.
Was one of the most dangerous balls I've seen a quarterback throw. Like he is setting up his wide receivers to get disastrously blown up.
He did throw a great ball that AJ Brown dropped.
Which, dude, you can't bitch the way that he bitches, read on the sidelines, complain the way you complain.
That was a touchdown.
And have a wide open touchdown and drop it.
That was insane.
And
that
just drop
a great ball, too. That was like one of his best throws of the game, probably.
Probably the year.
Probably one of them.
Literally the year, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, that was crazy.
Darius Slay looked like he turned the clock back 14 years, dude. Like, what? I don't know what he was doing. Losing Kenyon Mitchell's huge. That hurts a lot. That hurts a lot, dude.
Yeah, he's so good.
Also, I understand it's snowing. Probably very hard to hold on to the ball. If you're the Rams in that fourth quarter, you can't fumble the ball that many times, dude.
No.
Like you just, especially if you're Kyron Williams, I don't care if that guy is a fucking UFC fighter or a professional boxer punching that ball cannot come out.
No.
Like, especially in that spot when, by the way, it's not like the Eagles were like putting it on them after they turned the ball over. They had to settle for like 3 field goals. You're still in the game. Even when you're down 2 scores, you go and get that touchdown. Like ball security, guys. I don't know what we're doing. It seemed like, I mean, I understand that defensive line is also incredible for the Eagles. If you're Matt Stafford, dude, throw the ball away a couple times. Like there were so many times where he was just eating sacks. And I understand it's probably really hard because you're trying to go through your progression and then the pocket's collapsing and you feel like you can't get the ball out. But dude, like it's the Sam Darnold problem. Just bail on the play and don't lose yards. A 3rd and 2 becomes a 4th and 15 because you're not getting the ball out or throwing it away.
Yeah.
And a 3rd and 2, that could be a 4th and 2, run the ball and try to go for the first. But now you're in a situation where you got to punt again. Or try to run a chunk fucking pass play to save your season because you didn't get the ball out and throw it away, dude.
Yeah, I mean, they had it.
They did have
gave
it.
themselves a chance, yeah.
If that game wasn't in the snow, and I'm not just saying to say this, I think the Rams win by almost 2 touchdowns. Like the Eagles did not look, and obviously you could say maybe the Eagles, no snow on the ground, look really great offensively. But dude, it was like every time the Rams had a chance, they would just shoot themselves in the foot.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
shoot themselves in the foot, dude.
They got it down there at the end of the game too, and then the offensive line shit their fucking pants. I think it was the center on that 3rd down when he got sacked. The center just like didn't block.
Didn't pick up a guy.
Just didn't block anybody. Yeah,
which is insane, dude.
Yeah,
but I felt bad for Matt Stafford. I mean, Puka Nacua cashes prize picks in legacy fashion. That was insane.
Yeah, that catch was crazy.
Crazy, dude. Crazy.
That was so good.
But yeah, if you're the center and you're looking the wrong way in a play like that in the fourth, you're like, dude.
When you need 5 yards and you get sacked for 10.
So annoying. But now we move to the game of the century, Josh. Well, it wasn't really the game of the century. We had back-to-back.
Good ass game.
It was a good ass game. I agree.
I thought this game was better than the Commanders game, honestly. Because I kind of knew the Commanders were winning that entire time. Like right from the beginning, you could tell that they were playing better than
Oh my God. Well, it's also just like when Jaden Daniels starts the game on like that, you're like, dude, he drove down the field in 2 seconds.
Especially that defense. Like when you can tell, like very, very early in Lions games, like if their defense is going to be playing well, right away you knew that they were.
It was also that game started and immediately the Commanders are in the red zone. You're like, wow, Jaden Daniels is on today.
Yeah.
And that's scary for whoever's playing him.
Yeah.
We do have an NBA game, Josh. Hornets Mavs.
Yeah.
+4 at 11-10. I would love to maybe make a little prize picks for that.
You want to make a prize picks?
I think LaMelo Ball PRA, and then you give me someone on the Mavs. I just feel like LaMelo loves to bust like that.
I can find someone.
Mikey, you won me 1990 with your picks. Let's go. Trent and Barnett in the YouTube chat.
How about that? How about that? I can find someone.
Maybe Kyrie PRA?
Nah, I don't want Kyrie.
All right.
I'm like
Maybe PA? I kind of like LaMelo Kyrie PA.
No.
That might be mine. That might be my two-piece, Josh.
You're asking me for one Mavs player. You just I'm taking Kyrie.
All right, well, I'm going to let you cook. I'm going to talk about the Bills game. One of the most fun football games I think I've ever watched. And Josh, I'm going to say it because I don't think many people are going to say it. And after I say it, yeah, Oregon moneyline bang me out 2 fins. I also have money on my parlays. I'm going to say it, Josh.
Give me Klay Thompson fantasy score.
I fucking hate Klay Thompson.
23.5.
I'm going to say it, and then you're never going to get me to be able to say it again. You're never going to get me to admit it again. I almost don't want to do it because I think Goods is going to clip it.
Just do it.
Lamar losing that playoff game wasn't his fault at all. The fact that he drove in like 70 seconds down the field, 84 yards, threw an absolute dime of a 2-point convert, scored a touchdown, then threw an absolute dime to Mark Andrews. Mark, buddy, this is your career. This is your season on the line. And he threw one of the best balls I've ever seen a quarterback throw, led you in the route, hit you in your chest, and you drop it. Like, we're now going to get a summer of Lamar not being the guy, Lamar not being clutch, playoff Lamar, and he's going to have to eat it because that's the situation. That's the job of the quarterback. That's what you sign up for when you're one of the best players in the league, when you're an MVP type player, when you are Lamar Jackson, you're going to have to eat that. And that's just what it is. There's nothing more you can do about it. Mark Andrews lost them the game, but that fumble and that interception are unacceptable if I'm a Ravens fan. That fumble was a little bit embarrassing for the level that we've put Lamar at. And that interception was one of the worst picks I think a quarterback has thrown this year. This year.
I mean,
this year.
He ran. I think he just ran the wrong route. That Andrews fumble was fucking bad.
The Andrews fumble was really
because they were marching too. He lost them the game.
No, Mark Andrews lost them the game.
Yeah,
for sure. That's what I'm saying.
Lamar also.
But also, my point being on the other end, though, we can talk about Mark Andrews losing them the game. It wasn't Lamar's fault in that second. Got him there. But, dude, you can't have those 2 turnovers anymore. Like, at some point, Lamar, you have to play a perfect game in the playoffs because that's what it takes to win.
Yeah. Did you see Lamar after the game, what he said about the fumble?
Yeah, he was just like, dude, I can't, like, I got to stop turning the ball over.
He said, hold on to the effing ball.
Yeah. Which I understand, dude, because I think the problem with Lamar is, and this Ravens team that I had a $2,000 by the end of the game on last year when they were at home, is I don't think the thing that Lamar's capable of doing, which is why Pat Mahomes wins Super Bowls and why Tom Brady wins Super Bowls and why guys like Ben Roethlisberger, Peyton Manning have won Super Bowls. You have to play perfect as the quarterback. If Mark Andrews fumbles that ball, that's fine. If you're playing perfect, but you can't have that fumble. You can't have that interception. You can't.
I'm pretty sure he is the most perfect games by a quarterback ever. Lamar.
But I'm saying in the playoffs, though.
Yeah.
He doesn't play perfect ball in the playoffs. That's what I'm saying. That was my whole point. It's like Mark Andrews lost you that game, but if you're Lamar Jackson, at some point you can't lose a turnover battle yourself and have 2 of them. You can't.
Yeah.
You can't.
Yeah.
You can't.
Yeah.
Especially when you're away and in Buffalo.
But at the end of the day, if Mark Andrews catches that ball and they win the toss and go score a touchdown, Lamar Jackson is looked at like.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I think you're in that position where Mark Andrews has to catch that ball because you haven't done your job and taken care of the ball in the first half. And you've turned the ball over twice.
For sure.
So that's just
it's always
that's the reality.
I feel like you just always think like next play, and it's tough to think that the last play wasn't the one.
Yeah, I mean, dude,
you know what I mean? There's no next play after that. It's like that's what. Yeah.
Also, to just be like Lamar and be like, on that play, Lamar was perfect. Rolled out.
I mean, yeah,
threw the perfect ball.
The play call was good.
Mark was wide open. It's just frustrating that Lamar goes out like that because I do like Lamar. But dude, at some point he's got to play perfect ball in the playoffs. At some point, like you have to play perfect ball in the playoffs. And I'm not saying that Josh Allen didn't play perfect ball,
Yeah.
but Josh Allen took care of the ball.
They also
Which is how you win. That's how you win.
They held.
That's how you win. Who turned the ball over the most in the Lions?
I mean, 5 times. Yeah.
But that's my
5 is
point.
a
Like, you
lot,
got to
yeah.
take care of the ball and you got to play perfect as a
Yeah.
quarterback in the playoffs. That's how you win playoff games. And that's why Lamar Jackson has won a playoff
I don't
game.
think you have to play perfect. You just did not turn the ball over. Like, look at Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes didn't play perfect. Josh Allen didn't play perfect. They just.
But that's what I'm
made
saying.
big
The
mistakes,
other
yeah.
guy blew it.
Just big mistakes. Yeah.
The other guy blew
It's like
it.
a chess match. It's like just win the game that you're in, not the game that you thought you were going to be in.
Yeah. But it's just like, also, what a great game. You know, Thorns and Roses. The Bills might just be the team of destiny. They're just electric, dude. Like, just the way they play football, like the way the fans ride for the team, like the fact that they have no good guys on them. However, I just want to say it, get it out of the way. Matt Collins, you're my least favorite player in the NFL.
Dude,
Like,
Matt
he's
Collins.
just a fucking
Does
loser.
Matt Collins not remind you of Chase Claypool? Just like the way that they like act and shit. Like they just like act
Maybe,
like
yeah.
and kind of the way that they play too.
I mean, I just hate him. I don't know why I hate him either. It's just like I get the bit of like being the super healthy guy and like wearing no shoes, I guess, is kind of cool. But I don't know why I just hate him.
He's a guy that like thinks he's like so sick.
Yeah,
He's
you know what I mean?
not.
Like, I feel like he's one of those guys. Yeah,
Like Chase Claypool was like he thought he was so
Yeah.
sick, and you're just not.
no, I
He
agree.
like called himself Mapletron. It's like, dude, you suck, and you have a Megatron.
He calls
nickname?
himself
Yeah, 'cause
Mapletron.
he's Canadian. His nickname was Mapletron. That's Chase Claypool, not Matt Collins. It would be a sick nickname if you were actually good. He called himself that.
I just think we need to get to a point in athletics where
It's kind of a
not
sick name,
everyone
but
needs a
it's-
fucking nickname.
No.
Like, Megatron was a fucking nickname for a reason.
Yeah.
Like, now we don't need to take a wide receiver like Chase Claypool and call yourself fucking Mapletron because you were never good.
Yeah.
You literally lost the Steelers a playoff game
Dude, it's literally.
because you were celebrating a first down.
Yeah.
Mapletron. Get the fuck out of here,
Dude, what's his face? You know Patrick Williams and the Bulls, the dude that's dog shit?
junk?
Dog shit.
Junk.
His nickname is the
Here we go.
Paw.
Yeah,
After
I
like
mean,
the
just
claw.
Get this.
After the
dude.
claw. It's so bad. It's so bad.
If you're not a top 3
The
player in the league,
paw.
you don't get a nickname.
No. Well,
How about that?
I don't think you need top 3.
How about that?
You need like, I feel like top 15. You can get a nickname.
If he was on the Jets, I would not feel different about
No.
Mac.
He
Hollins
calls
if was on
Sauce
the
Ahmad.
Jets. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, we voted Ahmad a fucking Pro Bowler this year. Like, can the fan base get their heads out of their ass?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Who the hell voted for that?
Yeah, Jalen Johnson. Oh, he got a Pro Bowl, but not all pro.
But you're gonna
Crazy,
do that for him when he, at the end of his career, can be like seven-time Pro Bowler, and one of them is the year where he possibly played the worst football in the league.
Yeah.
That's a joke, dude.
Joke. Just a
And
name
Quentin
award.
Williams is a Pro Bowler.
I mean, Pro
I think
Bowl.
I had more sacks.
Pro Bowl is just a name award.
I
like,
think
that's all it
I
is.
had more sacks than Quentin Williams this year.
Yeah.
We
Did
didn't
y'all
go Garrett
see-
Wilson, who had another 1,000-yard year.
Yeah.
You shitting me? Ahmad gets to play dodgeball. Give me a fucking break, dude.
Play dodgeball.
Give me a fucking break, dude. Yeah. Also, Josh, I mean, I don't want to keep pulling the Bears in it, but Jaquan Brisker saying we should have been there is an insane tweet
Yeah, no, he's
after a
such an
5-win season.
He's such an idiot.
5 wins, saying we should have been there.
Yeah.
Like, if it was,
Dude,
I
he's
would
still
understand.
he's still in concussion protocol, I think.
yeah.
He's been in concussion protocol for 7 months. He's still in there.
He might have mush brain.
Dude, he had mush brain before the concussions. That dude is brain.
He
dead.
got concussed week 3. We haven't seen him since.
No, yeah, 100.
He just tweets all day.
It was so weird though. I think it was something to do with what's his face, Eberflus, because like the second Eberflus got fired, like he was back in the building the next day working out. So like that seemed.
Yeah, but that's also just. But then being like, we should have been there.
I know,
It's
yeah,
like,
it's
dude,
crazy.
what are you talking
I mean, to be-
about?
To be fair, I just wish we would have swept the fucking Packers. I wish we would have made that field goal. That's all I wanted. That would have
Yeah.
made the season worth it.
I mean, it was worth it that you get a summer of saying you own the Packers.
That is true. Also, we have the most wins in the NFC North in 2025.
Bang.
Bang.
Love that too.
Bang.
Bang. Also hysterical that Dan Campbell and Kevin O'Connell are like, see you in 2 weeks.
Yeah, and they're both
In
in
vacation.
Cancun. Yeah.
They're in Cancun now. Hang out.
And you're in Cancun.
That's just not the look you want.
Not at all.
If you're Dan Campbell and Kevin O'Connell. It's
No.
tough look.
Not at
It's
all.
a tough look.
Yeah, it's actually like so crazy that I think that our schedules were just that easy this year. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously we stink still, but
Yeah.
their schedules were just that easy this year, and
Yeah.
that's why it looked like that. Like the Packers obviously weren't good. The Packers were 1-5 in our division, just like we were.
Yeah.
The Packers stink.
Packers are junk, dude.
They're
They got
junk.
Dog. by the
Jordan loves
Eagles.
junk. Also, dude, if Ben
Jordan
Johnson
loves
comes to
junk.
the Bears, the Lions are fucked. If Aaron Glenn leaves too, like if they lose Ben Johnson and Aaron Glenn, Dan Campbell's gonna have no idea what to do with that team.
Yeah.
Obviously, they still have the players. Their roster's crazy, but what is he gonna do with that team?
I have no idea. No, it's a good point. But Josh, that rounds it out. So somebody get me my broomski. Let's start from the top. This is the best gambling show on the internet. We hit the most bets when we hit bets on the internet. So let's recap it, shall we? You're telling me I can get Pat Mahomes -8? Sure, man. Bang that one. Oh, you're telling me I get Jaden Daniels plus 9.5 and an over of 55.5? Yeah, bang that one. Thank you. I'll take 3-0 on a Saturday. Let's move to Sunday, shall we? You're telling me on a Sunday afternoon I can get Matt Stafford in a Snow Bowl with 7.5 points in my pocket? Yeah, ma'am. I'll also take that. Thank you very much. And then you're telling me late night I can get a home team in the playoffs at plus chicken and an over at 51.5 with two of the best quarterbacks in the league? Yeah, excuse me, ma'am. I'll take another 2 wins. That's 7-0 in the playoffs.
How about it?
This is why you watch the morning after. That is why. Because when we get hot, we're hot. But when we're not, we're not. But when we're hot, we're hot.
When we're hot, we're hot. We're hot.
And when we're not, we're due. So either way, that's why you tune into the goddamn show.
Absolutely.
That's why you come and sit down, hang out with us, and hear me talk about my weekend where I ended up watching Band of Brothers, the Battle of Bastogne. Guys, if the Mavs moved us to -3.5, I was looking at plus 4.5 by the Hornets. Give me Hornets ML at home on MLK Day. See ya. All right, Josh, let's talk some games. Let's talk some ball.
Wait,
Let's run the graphic.
go ahead and read that real quick.
I can't see it.
Can you see it?
I can see it, but I can't read it.
Canadian receiver Chase Claypool trademarks Mapletron logo.
Okay. He trademarked it?
Trademark. This the logo? You want to see the logo?
Please.
That's the logo. To CC. That is it.
Just run the graphic, man. That's... Welcome back to Site Service Part of the show where we give you all the plays and parlays you need on a Monday. Dude, that is actually one of the most brain dead logos I've ever seen. They literally just took a maple leaf and put Megatron's face in it.
Yep.
That was the idea.
With a CC.
That was the idea.
Yep.
They couldn't think of anything else.
Nope.
All right, how about we take the maple leaf, put Megatron's head in it? Like, what? That just pissed me off.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Chase Claypool. Also, have you seen the Mark Andrews memes? They're not funny, but they're funny.
Yeah. Oh, they're funny.
I just don't.
They're funny.
I just don't understand where. I don't
Where they're
understand
coming
where
from.
they're coming from.
How do people? Yeah.
Like, why is that even the bit in Ravens Twitter?
Yeah, that's kind of funny.
Like, I don't. Make no mistake, they're fucking killing me. Everyone I see makes me laugh, but it's really fucked.
It is fucked.
But Ravens fans, you're goddamn crazy. I got
You
news
are.
for you. You're crazy.
You are.
All right, here we go.
The Shane Gillis one is so funny.
Shane Gillis one is very good. Shane Gillis also his commercial for the
Notre
college
Dame,
football
yeah.
championship is so good.
That is so.
Did you go to Notre Dame? Yeah. Sorry, God, I don't know why I just lied right there. All right, here we go. Let's start with college basketball. Then we'll move to the national championship, which, by the way, you can also watch the coin toss to get our prize picks lineup for the weekend. We all gave a square, and then we did 2 touchdown scores. You got to go watch it on the Bookit Sports YouTube after this.
Also, can I say I have been fucking scorching hot in college basketball, like scorching hot.
Dude, we've been scorching hot.
I mean, dude, I don't think I've missed a POD in the last 5. I think I'm 5-0. Robert Morris won by 20.
Yeah, that was an
They're minus
unreal
4.5. They won by 20.
call. Unreal call.
Let's get another one today.
Unreal call.
Let's get another one
This
today.
show with college basketball has actually been
I
dominating.
know it has.
Like full court domination.
Picked up right where we left off last year.
Dude, on Saturday, I went 6-2 again.
It's good. I just don't bet college basketball. I don't like looking at college basketball on the weekends.
Oh, I do.
Weekends are for the NFL.
Oh, I do. You give me a Saturday of college ball.
Unless we get obviously, in a couple weeks we will be watching college basketball on weekends. There's no football.
Fucking turn me up.
Yeah. Let's do it. What your wagon plays first game?
No, dude, I was just looking at him, but that spread is very telling.
It
We've been on
is.
William and Mary all year.
Mm-hmm.
Gabe Dorsey is just a fucking bucket. But that spread is so weird.
It is.
It almost makes me want to take UNC Wilmington. So I think for the sake of the show and for the sake of those that are going to tail the things that come out of my mouth for this college basketball slate, I'm going to say this is a no bet, but I will have a half unit on William Mary plus 6.5 just because in my head, that's too many points for a team that I've watched a lot of ball of that I rate very, very highly.
Okay.
But that spread is very telling, which is very weird. 6.5 point underdog to UNC Wilmington when they've looked as good as they have is very weird to me. But just personally, I'm gonna have to have one. I'm gonna have to have one.
That is
so. William Mary plus 6.5 will be played at a half U price.
I expected nothing less.
I also don't necessarily hate that over. That's a really high total for a spread that's kind of that thick.
I think it's interesting. That's what I was gonna say. I like the over, but I think this could be another one of those spots where you just take the better team. I think William and Mary is the better team.
I agree.
I just think UNC Wilmington kind of has like that stigma of being the good team in this conference.
I agree. Well, they are the good team in this conference. UNC Wilmington's good.
No, usually I'm saying. Usually. I kind of want to take William and Mary too.
Weird spreads too over the weekend. How about Michigan State winning yesterday, shooting 28% from 3?
Yeah, how is that even possible?
Tom Izzo's got the boys going.
Yeah. How about Missouri again this weekend?
Yeah, you guys are actually good.
We're like actually good.
No, like at home, you guys are going to wreck.
And we beat Florida on the road.
Yeah, that was an unreal win looking back on it. Like Florida's fucking cracked.
Dude, we get Texas tomorrow on the road.
That's going to be an interesting game.
We're going to smack them.
I think so too. I don't know. That was just very weird to fade big home teams like that.
Yeah, you use picks.
A lot of Ivy League on today. And unfortunately, Josh, I've turned a new leaf with college basketball, much like how I didn't post any plays yesterday. If I don't like the board, I'm not going to bet it anymore. Okay. Where I used to just force it and be like, oh, there's college basketball on. I want to bet college basketball. I don't bet the Ivies anymore because there's no point. In my head, I can never get a good read. You tell me Yale's minus 17. What the hell is that? Like no thanks.
You can never get good reads.
Yeah, no thanks,
in the Ivies.
Because Josh, I've said it a million times. They bang books, not buckets.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't sniff the Ivies because they smell bad. They just be studying all day. It's gross. So I'm out.
Okay.
I'm out. Can you tell me the Rutgers spread by any chance? Because for some reason, this is the New Jersey book, so I can't look at Rutgers.
Yes. 6.5.
Because they went into Nebraska and beat the Huskers.
Penn State minus 6.5.
Is it in?
Penn State.
I think you get a little aggression out of Rutgers here, and I wouldn't be shocked if Penn State beats them by 1 million.
I kind of agree with that.
Because I don't think Nebraska's good. Bryce Williams is unbelievable, but I don't think Nebraska's good. All right, Josh. Outside of that, I do kind of like Penn State minus 6.5. I'm going to have to get a better read on it. Outside of that, I'll be honest, I might keep this short. I don't really love anything else on this slate. Like, I like UT Rio plus 3, but it seems like every time I take UT Rio, they kind of poop down their legs a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
The one spread I do really like, but I need to look at the injuries and see who's actually going to play. I don't know if I love it yet, but Georgetown plus 9 against Villanova. I think Georgetown matches up really well with Villanova. Like what Villanova is really good at, I think Georgetown can definitely slow down. I mean, the only thing is Eric Dixon. How well is he going to play? But I don't know. I kind of like Georgetown plus 9 here. The last time I got shaky on Georgetown plus the points, they ended up covering against St. John's. It is a road game. I don't really rate Villanova's home court presence very highly. I don't really rate this Villanova team very highly, to be totally honest with you. But 9 points for a Georgetown team that I think matches up pretty well with Villanova. I wouldn't mind taking a shot in the dark at that.
I mean, dude, let's just get right to it. The plan B.
What I like Montana -5. They're my little wagon. I'm going to keep betting them all the time. Oh my God.
Okay, but that's not it. We're taking
No, there's a
NC.
system.
I know. Plan B, NC, A&T money line.
But tell them why.
Because Noah Farrakhan's the best player in Hampton, and he can't be the guy.
Any team
Also-
led by Noah Farrakhan, we're fading all goddamn year.
North Carolina's 0-6 in conference, 4-15 overall, and they're winning tonight.
And Noah Farrakhan's going to come in and shoot
Yeah.
1 for 9. Like,
North
I love
Carolina
that out of
A&T.
you.
Let's
I
go.
love that out of you.
Also,
North Carolina A&T. Any team led by Noah Farrakhan, we're fading.
it's already locked is New Mexico, Fresno State, 163.5.
With a 21-point spread.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, are you shitting,
Crazy.
man? Montana -5 will be on the card. Josh, I have found my little wagon, and it's the Montana Grizz. They are goated, and I love them. At home against Idaho, spank that ass.
Okay.
That's all I have to say about it.
That's it.
Yep.
Okay, don't
All
hate
right.
it.
Let's talk about
Well,
POD.
yeah.
Uh-oh. I feel like
I
you're
need
going to
to-
force it now. I don't love that.
No. I know what it is.
Okay. All right.
We're just gonna go to the better team.
Oh.
We're not gonna force it.
Oh.
We're gonna go to FDU
Yeah, you're forcing.
-3.5 against Chicago State. Chicago State is so bad. So bad, dude.
FDU is from New Jersey. They're the
And-
Knights, and
in
it's
Chicago.
chess piece.
Chicago's from Chicago.
Wow. We got a New Jersey Chicago rivalry.
Yeah, and
brewing,
I'm
dude.
riding with New Jersey. No, yeah,
Josh, they
FDU.
were this year.
Chicago State is 2-17.
No, I like it. No forcing it. I'm not going to talk you off it. This is your PODs, man. Red hot. I love FDU, man. They're my little wag all the time.
Give me.
However, they're junk. But
I know they're junk.
But I like Chicago State's also junk.
They are also
It's a
junk.
Josh POD.
Let's go.
It's a Josh POD. All right. Josh, college football national championship is playing. My favorite play is Nemeka Igbuka touchdown. I'm going to be riding it. I also think Quinshon Judkins gets in. And that leads me to my next point. I am taking Ohio State -8.5.
Of course.
Actually, no, I'm not. I'm taking Ohio State's team total, and I'm taking Notre Dame +8.5.
Yeah.
On the coin toss.
Yeah.
Let's just be honest. Let's keep it a buck. I've faded Notre Dame all year. There hasn't been a spot that I haven't faded Notre Dame. I don't like Notre Dame. I don't think Riley Leonard's good. I actually think he's bad. And I think if there was a team that finally is going to come in and do their job and beat up Notre Dame really badly, I think it's the Ohio State Buckeyes. They have every tool. They have every weapon. They have everything you need to cover an 8.5-point spread. They have every weapon to beat up on a team like Notre Dame. And I think this is where the luck of the Irish, the fairy tale, comes to an end. Because make no mistake, this isn't Penn State. This is Ohio State. And there's a big difference when I say that. So I'm going to take Ohio State's team total. And I'm going to watch as they bust like cum and jizz all over Notre Dame. So that's what I'm going to do. And Emeka Igbuka touchdown, though, is my favorite play of the day. I love his yards. I think this is the Igbuka game.
This
I was
is it.
wrong last week.
And the
This
before.
is the Igbuka game.
I think Notre Dame wins this natty.
Dude,
I think they do it.
you're leaving points plus 295.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the money line, dude. I think their defense is just no one is giving them respect at all in any game this year, and not a single team has done shit to them.
Mhm.
And then, yeah, you
I
can
mean,
say they
if
lost.
Penn State just didn't stop running the ball, they probably win by like 14. But yeah, I agree.
No. Well,
Completely changed the game plan for no reason. It made Drew Aller just shit down his leg. But sure.
sure, we'll see. I'm on this defense.
Props.
Props.
Should we do a Joshy Mikey?
Sure.
Little two-piece Gadgerman?
Sure.
Do you want me to put the touchdown in or the yards for Igbuka? I'll let you pick.
God, I don't want to take it.
I'm sorry, it's my square. If you're betting Notre Dame, I'm on Ohio State. I gotta give you my square. That's my square. I'll do the yards. Because the
Alright.
touchdown might be a little, whatever it is. I'll do
Alright,
the
yeah.
yards. Keep in mind, Jovan also does have a square that he loves today. And that normally comes through for the kid.
Let me look.
It's the backup running back rush yards.
Jadarian Price.
Yeah.
He's
24.5. Rush. And the kid's been dialed
give me
on the college football PODs.
I'm gonna make you take something you don't want to take. Give me Riley Leonard at pass yards. More than 177.5. Gimme.
All right, I mean, if we're going to chalk it, I'm doing a Bookit touchdown.
If we're gonna chalk it.
We're going to chalk it, I'm taking the touchdown.
All
We're going to chalk it, I'm taking the touchdown.
right.
All right, that's Josh and Mikey two-piece for college football national championship. A Bookit touchdown
Angel
And
Reese might
L-
play today too.
and Riley Leonard pass yards.
Who knows?
All right, Josh, let's do our little maybe normal guys you've been away from college football for all the people that want to tail that. I'm absolutely going to try to give you a college basketball square if that's okay. I might go to a guy that's kind of come through in every big spot that I've needed him to. And I think it's going to have to be, oh, damn, they bumped him up. Shit. I kind of want to do Jordan Longino on Villanova 10.5, but that's kind of a lot for him at least. Especially playing against Georgetown. Maybe it's Malik Mack on Georgetown, though. The Harvard transfer. I don't know if I like that anymore.
Oh, I have one that I love. Can you please just give me this one? Donovan Dent, guard in New Mexico, more than 18.5 points. He hasn't in the last 3. That's the highest total on the board.
Yeah, he's goated.
And they're favored, if I'm
All right, let's do that. A little college basketball two-piece. Jordan Longino and Donovan Dent. That'll be Mikey and Josh's two-piece
Let's go.
goblin. Well, not a goblin. There's no gobs.
no, yeah.
But it'll be
But
green.
it
as a
will
gob.
be a green guy.
It'll be green as a gob. It'll be green as a gob. Josh, I can't believe I sold both our prize picks and you gave 2 green squares. That kills me.
Like the greenest of
Like
squares.
so green. Demarcus
Yeah.
Robinson was Ched.
He hit it in one play.
Jameson Williams, one play.
One play.
Ched.
Chet.
You've just been in your Ched bag.
I have.
And I sold
So
with a guy that didn't even touch the rock.
you just gotta get out of your own way sometimes.
I know I do. You're not wrong. You tell me though that like that
Well, you
narrative,
just like players. And
you
you'll
didn't
take
think that
them.
narrative fit
The narrative
playing his old team in the playoffs for
I know,
the first time in his
it-
career,
it fit. It fit.
and then he doesn't touch the ball.
But I
Like,
don't
what are
think
the odds? of that,
I don't
though?
think in your heart of hearts you believe that DeAndre Hopkins was
I
gonna
did.
do it. I just think that you love DeAndre Hopkins.
No, I seriously did. I was like, this is the game. Pat Mahomes loves to be a little fucking cocksucker.
Yeah.
And throwing it to DeAndre Hopkins against his old team would be perfect. That he didn't throw it to him once.
Yeah. He threw to him one time, didn't catch
Eh.
it. One target. He's on the stat sheet for a target, but
If you guys want the NBA 2-piece, it's going to be on the Snapchat. Sorry about it. I had to plug it. My bad. Hand up. You got. NBA 2-piece will be on the Snapchat later today. All right. So we're burging.
yeah, we're burging.
We're burging with the natty.
We're burging with the natty.
We have we got some college basketball that we gave out. We're going to have some graphics. We got the already locked. We got the plan B, which is just fading no Farrakhan-led teams, which I think is going to pay more times than it won't this year. Josh, why don't you go ahead?
Someone just tweeted Donald Trump has chosen to step down as the 47th president of the United States to sign a 10-year, $550 million contract with the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Wow.
They just got Trump.
He's in the bullpen now?
Yeah.
They can pull Trump out of the pen?
Yeah.
Dude, the Dodgers are automatic.
Oh, no. Can we talk about that for a second? We have 10 minutes.
Yeah, I mean,
Is this fair? Like, you
No,
can
it's
just fucking get
not.
everybody?
baseball makes no fucking sense.
You just get
Dude.
every player. Their rotation is going to be fucking insane.
And
Blake
Rav-
Snell's going to be their 4.
Dude, and Rav's got me rooting for the Pirates.
Yeah. Blake Snell's going to be their 4. What did he just say?
The Pirates are selling
What did you just say?
expired sodas.
What does that even mean? Like in the stadium?
No, the Pirates had like a Pirates Fest thing every year.
They had a
And
Pirates
it's gotten
Fest.
significantly worse and worse every year because the ownership is that cheap. So cheap that they were selling expired sodas to the public at Pirates Fest.
Sure.
They were misspelling Andrew McCutcheon's name, who's been the GOAT of the franchise the last 20 years.
They
Sure.
misspelled Andrew McCutcheon at Pirates Fest. The franchise that I now have to support was misspelling Andrew McCutcheon. Who might as well be the Michael Jordan
You
for the
just
Pirates.
jumped on the MLB Jets. Dude.
They're $40 below payroll what they were last year. Like it's actually
The NL Central, the NL Central odds win the NL Central right now. Cubs plus 130, Brewers plus 240, Reds plus 650, Cardinals plus 700, Pirates plus 700. Last.
At
Rab goes, no way we're last.
Dude, at Pirates Fest, they're selling expired sodas, misspelling the go to the franchise.
Guess what the Dodgers' odds are to win the division?
Minus 110.
Minus 330.
Yeah, give me a fucking break.
That's actually a joke.
Well, also, baseball's annoying. It's like he signed an $800 million mega max. It's all deferred, so it doesn't count towards payroll this year.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, how is that fair?
Did you see how much deferred money they have?
I can't even imagine.
They probably have
$2 billion.
Let me see.
$2 billion in deferred money, I bet.
It's probably close. Nah.
$2 billion, Josh. Josh, $2 billion.
Let's see. Yeah, 1 billion to 7 players. 1 billion in deferred money to 7.
Did you actually just say billion?
1 billion.
Give me like
Now 1.4 billion with the players they got. I mean, dude, Otani has like 900 million deferred, I think.
my
Like some absurd amount.
dude.
Mookie's got like 30 some deferred.
Oh my god.
It's just different, dude. Like that money is different. Also, NBA money is different. Like the fact that like Patrick Williams on the Bulls makes the same amount of money as like DJ Moore is insane to me.
You just said $1 billion.
1.4 billion.
The Dodgers have more deferred money than most countries' GDP.
It's a lot.
Do you know how
It's a lot.
absurd that is?
Yeah, it's a lot.
1.4, Josh, billion dollars in
Mhm.
deferred money to athletes.
Yep. Yep.
What is the national debt at this point right now?
Oh, trillions.
Like, what is it though? 3?
Oh, it's like 15, 30, 36 trillion. I think it was like 15 when we were in high school.
I was going to say 32, 32.
36.
You're telling me the United States of America is in $36 trillion of debt. And the Dodgers have 1.4 billion of deferred payroll to athletes.
You could throw a little bit of that.
Shout out Biden. Tripled in 3 years eating ice cream.
On the beach.
Do you think Biden
Napping.
knows that the Dodgers have Shohei?
He has no idea.
Do you think he knows? Do you think Joe Biden knows that Jaden Daniels just went into Detroit and beat the Lions? Like, genuinely, do you think he knows?
No.
I don't know if he knows.
He
Dude.
has no idea.
I would go as far to say he probably still thinks they're the Redskins. I wouldn't be shocked if he looked at TV and went, "Oh my God, is that Robert Griffin III?"
Yeah, probably.
Sorry, Joe. I don't know why you caught those trays. I don't know, Joe. Hand up. You didn't deserve that. I don't know why you caught those trays right there. I don't know why you caught them. Hand up. That's on me. Hand up. That's on me.
Well, he's officially out, I think.
Hand up. That's on me.
I think he's officially gone. I think Trump just got.
Yeah, just inauguration is today.
I
No,
think it just happened though, like just now.
inauguration day.
Yeah.
All right, very cool. Knicks play today. Let's go. Shout out. Let's get one the hard way. How about it? Huh?
Oh, 12:01.
All right. I don't know why. Yeah.
Also, dude,
LA's burning and the Dodgers have 1.4 billion in deferred payroll. Like, give me a fucking.
that's crazy.
break.
The college basketball rankings come out, or maybe they did just come out. They might have just came out. If Mizzou isn't ranked, I swear.
You might not be ranked. And I
Why
just
would
want
we
you to make
not
your
be
case with
ranked?
it. Because I don't know if the committee likes you. Something about that little M-I-Z, Z-O-U, not ranked.
I don't think it's out yet. It's not out yet. It's not out yet.
Excuse me.
It's not out. I swear to God, if we aren't ranked after beating number 5 Florida on the road and wiping the floor with Arkansas, I will lose my mind. I'll lose my mind.
Also, yeah, shout out the Devils. They're rock chalk moose piss. One of the worst orgs in hockey. So shout out. We just lost back-to-back to 2 of the worst teams in the NHL as minus 200 favorites. So shout out.
Rev, I know it doesn't mean anything, but we need our respect. We need our respect.
Frankie, we gave out the NBA picks. The 2-piece will be on my Snapchat. Sorry about it. All right, Josh. Get people out of here, and then I'll do what I do.
Oh, wait, can I give a...
Oh.
Can I just give one more that I just looked at that
Yes.
I love?
Yes.
Ohio State, first drive result, punt, plus 115.
Wow.
Plus 115. You're welcome.
Wow.
You're welcome.
You in your bag with that?
I'm in my bag with that.
Shit. All right. I like it.
I'm going to leave you guys with that. I'm going to go solo on Mike. Close it out.
All right, guys. Hope you had a great weekend. We end every episode the same. We're going to do a little connecting, a little chatting. I try to always come prepared with something that you guys can take away from every episode. Hopefully we got some laughs. Hopefully we entertained you a little bit. I saw a tweet under one of Big Cat's tweets. I mean, he's catching a lot of steam for, I guess, becoming a Bears fan, whatever it is.
Crazy.
Yeah, I don't really care either way. Like, if the guy wants to be a Bears fan, let him be a Bears fan. It's not like he was like, let me be a Chiefs fan. So whatever. If you really care about that, grow up. But someone responded to it, was like, hey, man, now you're getting a lot of hate. Just wanted you to know I have to wake up at 6 a.m. every morning. And the only reason that I have joy in my day is because you're entertaining. And I was like, that's my goal. Like, that is my goal. Obviously, to make you guys money with the gambling bit, but my real goal is just, even if it's one person a day whose day gets a little bit better listening to this show, or gets one laugh, or can smile one time, listen to the morning after, that's my goal. I don't really care for the rest of that stuff. That's my goal. And something I wanted to talk about on a Monday. Mondays can be hard. Mondays can be brutal. Mondays can sometimes feel like the worst day of the week because you got to start everything all over again, right? I think the weekends are great, but I also think the weekends kind of lead you to hating Mondays because you forget everything, you go crazy, and then you have to, oh my God, lock back in on Monday, and it makes you hate a day of the week, and it makes you hate the start of something. And I think just the way that I've been thinking about it, we've talked about it before on past episodes, really far back in the annals of the morning after, of just kind of it being a mindset, like looking forward to Mondays, being like, all right, we're going to get back on track. We're going to have a great start of the week, because if you don't start well, you necessarily can't end well, but if you start well, it makes ending well a little bit easier. But I know how hard Mondays can be. And something that I saw this weekend that I really wanted to talk to you guys about, that I think I'm trying to shift my mindset a little bit to practice this a little bit more and to genuinely try to do it, because I think it's actually very hard to do. Talked to my therapist about it as well last week. And it's about learning the lesson but leaving the event, if that makes sense. I think too, and it was a baseball manager that actually said it in a clip, and the clip followed. He went, ask yourself what's true. You made the best decision in the moment, and then you leave it behind. I think too many times, especially just speaking for myself personally as well, dude, too many times I think we go through something or something happens to us. We say we learned a lesson or we say we took something away from it, but we just live in the event to the point where it starts affecting the present. And the one thing that I'm trying to do is not waste the present, because it's the only thing that's you get every single day. That I feel like if you're living for the present, if you spend too much time in the future, you're unhappy. If you spend too much in the past, you're unhappy. If you can just learn how to live in the present, I think that's what makes life great, because you just enjoy every moment as you go. But I think too many times something happens to us or we go through something, and instead of taking a lesson from it and moving on, we just live in the event and we live it over and over again. And we let the negative emotions come back over and over and over again. And we just find it so hard to leave, because I think it's very easy to relive trauma and traumatic things and something that maybe didn't go your way. It's so easy to relive that for whatever reason. It's so hard to relive being at a game where you watched a buzzer beater and you're on the right side. It's so hard to relive and capture that moment. But it's so easy for us to relive, maybe necessarily things that we didn't enjoy. And I think just in 2025, looking at a Monday as well, trying to really shift the mindset of learning the lesson and leaving the event behind. Take something from it. At the time, you made the best decision that you believed you could make. And that's it. And I think too many times we look back. I mean, it's the classic story of I got in the shower after an argument and I thought of all the things I could have said. Right? But unfortunately, much like that shower, you don't get that. You don't get those arguments back. You don't get that moment back. So there's no point in beating yourself up. You made decisions that in the moment you thought were right. Learn the lesson if there's a lesson, but leave the event behind. And I think that's a beautiful way to look at it, is just leaving the event. Too many times we bring every event with us and you end up having a satchel of bad events that you just bring around with you all day long, rerunning through conversations, arguments, whatever it is. And I think just something that I'm going to take with myself as we go into 2025 and something I just wanted to talk to you guys about is just learning the lesson, leave the event. Be able to say, okay, I'm going to take this, and this from it, and then I'm going to leave it behind, and we're going to move forward, and we're going to do what we do at the end of every single episode, and that's just ask you guys to take one more step forward. I know how hard it can be to take a step forward. We take a lot of steps backwards in life. Hell, I take a step backwards most weeks. But we've learned since doing this show is that the strength comes from the attempt, not the result. So as long as you woke up today and you try to do something to better yourself, you try to do something that made you happy, you try to do something that takes a step forward in your personal life, I want you to know you have already won the battle. So be the stronger person. Try to take a step forward with you. If you got a friend that's struggling, maybe grab him, try to take you with you. Try to take them with you. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for all the support for the show. We cannot wait for this year to get really going. We can't wait for college basketball to be swinging and moving. We can't wait. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for the support on the show. I say it every single time we do it. I do not have the words to express how much it means that 100 plus of you watching the Twitch, 100 plus of you watching the YouTube every single day. It means the absolute world that you guys allow me to do this every single morning and hang out with you guys. I love you so much. Have a great rest of your day. Have a great start of the week. Hopefully we got a laugh out of you. Hopefully we entertained you a little bit. We'll see you here tomorrow, same time, same place. Go watch some football tonight. Call your mother if you haven't. I love you guys so much. Say what's up to BTL for me. We'll see you here tomorrow.